Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza. I'm here at the Hatfield Public Library and I have kind of a fun box because it has like a few DVDs on top and then a bunch of audiobooks and then underneath even more regular books. So it's like a layer cake of a box and yeah, seems cool to me. Let's start with the new version of West Side Story. I like the cover. I haven't really heard that much about this story, but it's definitely a classic, very popular musical that's been made into a movie before. Originally in 1957 was the first musical. So yeah, if you want to see the updated version. We have this movie called Red Rocket, which is quite a humorous cover, and this is by Sean Baker, who did the Florida Project and Tangerine, so a little more like on the indie side. And it stars Simon Rex as he's a con man, and I think he was also working as like an adult film actor. That's funny. It doesn't actually say that on the back, but I feel like when I ordered it, that's what it said. And he has flamed out in Los Angeles, so he comes home to small town Texas, and his wife is still there. It sounds like a sort of dark comedy. Oh, I'll do all the movies before I go to the books. So this is two more. Miss Willoughby, The Haunted Bookshop. In this shop, every book is a mystery. This looks fun. It stars Natalie Cox and Kelsey Grammer. Um, so Miss Willoughby is the detective, and she is skilled in strategy, literature, and martial arts. It says solving mysteries is her cup of tea. The 355, and this is from the studio that brought you Jason Bourne. But look, it's all women. That's kind of cool. Awesome cast of just very like, don't mess with these ladies. So it says when a top secret weapon falls into mercenary hands, wild card CIA agent joins forces with rival German agent and a British agent and a Colombian psychologist and there's a mysterious woman. Yes. So, and these are all the women: Diane Kruger, Penelope Cruz, Jessica Chastain, Lupita Nyong'o, and Bing Bing Fan. So that's nice. It's got like the international thing going. Let's see. We have. I was just double checking to make sure that I did all of the DVDs. We have Gregg Hurwitz's new orphan X novel called Dark Horse, best-selling author. We have some audiobooks. We have the new Jonathan Kellerman in audio. We have the new Jacqueline Mitchard, The Good Son, in audio. A lot of these are books we already have on the shelf. Oh, this one we don't have on the shelf, and actually, that's its twin might be in the box. This is Greer, Hendricks, and Sarah Pekkanen, The Golden Couple. And this is like a domestic thriller about wealthy Washington suburbanites who have it all, except the wife is unfaithful. Um, and then there's a therapist that they go to. There's big secrets. I wish I could remember what they else wrote. Oh, they wrote The Wife Between Us. Oh, I read The Wife Between Us. An anonymous girl and you are not alone. So definitely just like a page turner type thriller. This looks kind of intriguing, The Christie Affair. This is a Reese's Book Club book, and it's by Nina de Gramont. That seems like a very lovely name for to go with the book cover. And so da da da. So this is historical fiction about a woman who becomes Agatha Christie's husband's mistress, but it turns out this is part of like a plot that's been going on for years. Wow. So it sounds like really just like a complicated sort of murder thrillery type thing, but set in historical times when Agatha Christie and her husband were alive. Vladimir, Julia May Jonas, they definitely did not hold back with this cover. Um, the okay, let's see. So the narrator is a popular English professor whose charismatic husband is under investigation for inappropriate relationships with his former students. They both work at a small liberal arts college. And they have had an open relationship, but this makes her more uncomfortable about the open relationship. And then a new celebrated young novelist arrives on campus and she finds herself infatuated with him. I feel like that's probably not I get that my guess is that the person on the cover is the new novelist, not the husband. I'm just going to go out on a limb. But that does sound kind of fun. The Invisible Kingdom. This is like on the more serious side. It is Reimagining Chronic Illness by Meghan O'Rourke. And this book has been getting a lot of sort of good publicity. I think she's been doing a lot of interviews, and it's about the chronic illnesses that afflict tens of millions of Americans that aren't really understood. It's like autoimmune diseases, post-treatment Lyme disease, and now long COVID. So this is very topical, a lot of stuff that's already been problematic for many people for years, and now is more of a problem with long COVID. Okay. Jacqueline Winspear, A Sunlit Weapon. This is the newest Macy Dobbs novel, a perennially, I should not have tried to say that word, a series that has maintained its popularity. It's October 1942. Yes. Yes. So basically, there's an accident and then Macy Dobbs has to investigate. Oh, here's the pairing for this audiobook. So we have Mark Greaney, Sierra 6. This is a gray man novel, and this is sort of a thriller, CIA special activities team, terrorist, lots of stuff going on. We have the new Donna Leone, Give Unto Others. This is a Commissaire Guido Brunetti mystery. Very, very popular, very well-written mystery series set in Italy. The Night Shift by Alex Finlay, who wrote Every Last Fear. I feel like other... huh. No, I guess Every Last Fear was the big one. I must be getting him confused with someone else. But it says this is a highly anticipated thriller. Oh, it takes place on Y2K, New Year's Eve, 1999. Oh no, and then okay, so they get attacked while working at Blockbuster Video in 1999, and then 15 years later, more teenage employees are attacked, and only one, once again, makes it out alive. So they sort of have to connect these two crimes and figure out what's going on. Blockbuster is long gone, I think, but look, still in our popular literature. Lucy Foley, The Paris Apartment. I think this is our second copy, maybe, of this book, or maybe we got the audio before. So it's very, very popular, sort of domestic type thrillers. This one takes place in Paris about a woman who goes to crash in her stepbrother's apartment, but he isn't there. She can't find him, and everybody else in the apartment building is like super creepy and weird. So something's going on. Oh, enough already. This is a beautiful cover. It says Learning to Love the Way I Am Today by Valerie Berinelli. And she just looks so gorgeous and happy. And she says she's in her 60s now, but she's learning she's working it. We have a new Stuart Woods, the very popular Stuart Woods. This one's called A Safe House, a Stone Barrington novel. Oh, I read an interesting review of this one. This one's called Lost in the Valley of Death by Harley Rustad, and it's a story of obsession and danger in the Himalayas. And this is about, it compares it to Into the Wild, the very famous book Into the Wild by John Krakauer. And it's about a certain valley in Parvati Valley in the Himalayas where a number of foreigners have disappeared, and then it looks specifically at the case of Justin Alexander Shetler. And there's, look, picture section. Okay, almost done. We have, this looks like different and interesting. Oh my gosh, look, the blurb is by Jhumpa Lahiri, who I love. It's called Very Cold People by Sarah Manguso. And oh, look, and it takes place in Massachusetts. Oh my gosh, of course we're the very cold people. Um, so it sort of talks about this woman's childhood in the New England town. It says it's an unforgiving place awash with secrets, and she learns about this dark history. Wow. Wow. That sounds dark but very interesting. I'm intrigued by the Massachusetts connection because we are in Massachusetts. Funny Farm. This is a very different thing. So this is My Unexpected Life with 600 Rescue Animals by Laurie Zaleski. And so cute. What a cute. Um, so this is about a woman who buys a 15-acre farm deep in the Pineland when she's in her 30s. And then she's planning to relocate her mother and all of her mother's rescue animals into the farm, but then her mother passes away, and so she ends up running the farm. Last two. Oh my gosh. I think a lot of people have heard about this one. This one's called In Love by Amy Bloom, a memoir of love and loss. And this is about a woman whose husband gets diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and he decides to do assisted suicide, and he has to go to Switzerland. Just heartbreaking. And very last one. This one is called Miss Eliza's English Kitchen, a novel of Victorian cookery and friendship by Annabel Abbs. This is so nice. A lot of people like when there's recipes mixed in, but I don't think I've ever seen one with Victorian recipes maybe mixed in. And it does look like maybe the titles of the chapters are different foods. So oh yeah, each chapter title is a different food. Takes place in England, 1835. Um, about a woman who is writing a cookery book, and even though she's never set foot in a kitchen, for some reason they tell her that she has to write the cookery book, and so she begins collecting recipes and discovers that she has a talent for the culinary arts, and she hires a young woman to work with her, and they learn about class boundaries and each other, and they have a friendship, but then the friendship hits some bumps. Oh, this is great. Totally different direction, I think, from a lot of different books, and I love it. So that's all my books in this box. We will be back with more really soon. Bye.